Hey everyone, and welcome. Diving into graduate level research can feel like navigating a maze in the dark. It is incredibly demanding. But what if there was a way to turn on the lights, to find a clearer, more structured path to getting all your hard work approved? Well, let's talk about how to find it. So, does this question feel a little familiar? Yeah. For so many master's and PhD students, the whole research journey is just loaded with pressure, with confusion, and let's be honest, a lot of anxiety. You're trying to juggle deadlines, your supervisor's feedback, and just the massive scale of the project itself. It's a really common struggle, but listen, it absolutely doesn't have to be your story. And this really gets to the heart of it all. There is a right way to do this. It's about finding a structured, supportive path that turns all that confusion into real clarity. Now, this isn't about finding shortcuts or cutting corners. Nope. It's about getting the right kind of mentorship to make sure your research not only gets finished, but gets the enthusiastic approval it truly deserves. So, where does this guidance come from? Well, let's introduce ScholarBrood. You should think of them as more than just a service. They're really an academic partner, a mentor who is completely dedicated to supporting you through every single stage of your research journey. Here's the key thing, though. This support is specifically built for the unique challenges that you face at the master's and PhD levels. It's not generic advice. It's guidance that understands the academic rigor, the high expectations, and all the specific hurdles that you only find in postgraduate research. Okay, so how does this actually work? How does this idea of mentorship translate into a real, practical pathway for getting your research approved? Let's break down the core services that really make up the foundation of this whole support system. All right, first up, thesis development. This is all about building the skeleton of your project, the fundamental framework. It completely takes the guesswork out of the equation by helping you build a clear, logical structure. And here's the crucial part. It's supervisor aligned. The whole point is to build a document that is ready for submission right from the very beginning. Next, let's talk about research proposal support. I mean, your proposal is everything, right? It's the blueprint for your entire study. This service is laser-focused on refining your ideas, making sure your methodology is crystal clear and academically solid, and, of course, aligning everything with the necessary ethical standards. A strong proposal is your first huge win. And then we get to the data. For a lot of people, this is the most intimidating part. Whether you're wrestling with SPSS, doing qualitative analysis, or just trying to figure out what it all means, this is where expert support is a game changer. It helps you transform those raw numbers and interview transcripts into a compelling professional report. It's really about telling the story your data is waiting to tell. So, look, these services are great, but they have to be built on a foundation of trust and reliability. So let's look at the promises ScholarBrood makes to every single researcher they work with. This is what lets you move forward with total confidence. And the guarantees are super straightforward. First, a 14-day proposal review turnaround. That means you never lose that precious momentum. Second, academic integrity is absolutely non-negotiable, period. That ensures your work is always ethically sound. And finally, all of this support is delivered with complete, total confidentiality. Your privacy and your research are always protected. So with that kind of framework of support and trust in place, the path forward starts to look a whole lot clearer, doesn't it? It's time to take that first simple step, to move away from feeling overwhelmed by stress and start moving toward real success. And that first step is so simple. Just book a free consultation. That's it. It's a completely no-pressure conversation where you can just talk about your project, your specific challenges, and figure out how this kind of partnership could really help you reach your academic goals. And check this out. There is immediate value just for taking that step. When you book that free consultation, you'll also get a complimentary research proposal template. It's a practical tool you can use right away to start getting your ideas structured with so much more clarity and purpose. So, how do you get started? It could not be easier. You can reach out directly by phone, shoot over an email, or just visit the website to book your consultation. The whole process of getting support is designed to be as simple and direct as possible. Which really brings us to our final question. This is what it all boils down to, isn't it? After all of the hard work, all the late nights, and all the brain power you have poured into this, are you ready to finally turn all of that research stress into the incredible success you've been working so hard for?